Imagine a kingdom so rich in gold, it used the precious metal to pave roads. That was Asante, a formidable empire in what is now Ghana. But how did this golden realm rise to power, and why did it ultimately clash with the might of the British Empire? Our story unfolds in the heart of West Africa, in the lush forest zone of present-day southern Ghana. Here, in the late 17th century, a remarkable transformation began. Scattered Akan groups started to coalesce, driven by ambition, strategic alliances, and the vision of a leader named Osei Tutu. Osei Tutu, along with his priest and advisor, Okomfo Anekai, are credited with forging the Asante Union. They didn't just unite tribes, they created a nation with a shared identity and a powerful symbol, the golden stool. The Sika Dwa Kofi, as it's known, wasn't just a throne. It was believed to embody the soul of the Asante nation. Legend says Okomfo Anekai summoned the stool from the heavens, a unifying force that bound the disparate groups together under Osei Tutu's leadership. This solidified Kumasi as the capital, the heart of the burgeoning Asante kingdom. The golden stool represented more than just political power, it was a profound spiritual symbol. Even the Asante Hin, the king, was not meant to sit upon it. It was placed on its own stool beside him, a constant reminder that his power derived from the Asante people and their collective spirit. The Asante state became highly centralized, a monarchy mediated by a sophisticated system of chiefs, queen mothers, and council structures. Power was not absolute but distributed through oath-bound allegiances, ensuring stability and preventing tyrannical rule. Fueled by the gold trade, Asante's military grew formidable. They controlled vital trade routes, extracting tribute from conquered territories and utilizing war captives for labor, particularly in the gold mines. But it was the arrival of Europeans, specifically the British and Dutch, that dramatically altered the balance of power. In exchange for gold and other commodities, the Asante acquired firearms. This influx of European guns transformed the Asante army into a force to be reckoned with, enabling them to expand their influence across the region. By the 19th century, the Asante kingdom was at its zenith, a wealthy, powerful, and highly organized state. But this prosperity and expansion brought them into direct conflict with the burgeoning British Empire, eager to control the lucrative gold trade and expand its colonial holdings. The first major clash came in the Anglo-Ashanti War of 1823 to 1831, a protracted and ultimately inconclusive conflict. Tensions continued to simmer, erupting again in the Second Anglo-Ashanti War of 1863 to 1864. Neither side gained a decisive victory, but this conflict foreshadowed the inevitable showdown. The Third Anglo-Ashanti War, in 1873 to 1874, proved to be a turning point. Led by Major General Sir Garnet Wolseley, a British force of approximately 2,500 troops marched on Kumasi. After fierce battles, the British captured and sacked the capital in 1874. This marked a significant blow to Asante power, but it didn't break their spirit. The British underestimated the Asante. They saw them as primitive, but they faced a sophisticated state with organized logistics, fortified towns, and a standing political order capable of sustaining long campaigns. But the Asante also felt the impact of Europe taking over. Despite this demonstration of British military strength, Asante continued to resist colonial encroachment. In 1896, the British invaded again, this time deporting Asantehim Prempeh, hoping to crush the kingdom's will to resist. However, the most famous act of defiance was yet to come, the War of the Golden Stool in 1900. The spark that ignited this uprising was a blatant act of cultural disrespect. The British governor, Sir Frederick Mitchell Hodgson, demanded possession of the Golden Stool, unaware of its profound spiritual significance. This audacious request was met with outrage and sparked a widespread rebellion led by Asantewaa, the Queen Mother of Ejisu. Asantewaa became a symbol of African resistance. With the male leadership exiled, she stepped forward to rally the Asante warriors, inspiring them to fight for their sovereignty and their sacred traditions. The War of the Golden Stool was a bloody and protracted conflict. Ultimately, the British prevailed due to their superior firepower. In 1901, the British formally declared the Gold Coast colony, incorporating Asante after decades of resistance. But even in defeat, the Asante maintained their cultural identity, the golden stool hidden away safely during the war. After this, the British did not obtain the golden stool. The story of Asante doesn't end with colonial conquest. In 1957, Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence from colonial rule, a pivotal moment in African history. The memory of Asante resistance, the legend of Asantewaa, and the enduring symbol of the golden stool became powerful symbols of national identity. Even today, the Asantehene lives on as a traditional leader within modern Ghana. The monarchy is not sovereign in the modern state sense, but it wields significant cultural and political influence, a testament to the enduring legacy of the Asante kingdom. Festivals, regalia, royal court culture, linguistics, and craft traditions continue to preserve Asante identity. Gold jewelry, stools, Kent cloth, drums, and court ceremony remain key markers of status and identity. The story of Asante is a reminder that Africa was not a blank slate before colonialism. It was a continent of powerful kingdoms, sophisticated political systems, and rich cultural traditions. The Asante Kingdom, with its golden wealth, its military prowess, and its unwavering spirit of resistance, stands as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the African people. And as debates rage about restitution of looted artifacts, museum repatriation, colonial archives, and cultural sovereignty, the legacy of Asante continues to resonate profoundly in modern Africa. Golden stool of Asante resting on a traditional cushion, bathed in soft, natural light, no people, cinematic 8K.